People. Good morning. This is the first Sunday of the month. For a lot of people that practice Christianity, you take communion, you know, you drink wine and you eat a wafer cracker. You take communion. Yesterday, when in my friends group chat, because I have 4 great friends where we discuss everything, and then I have other friends. They're not concerned about things going on in the world. Then I have some friends that are just plain James. Hey, the time is cooking for the soul. But we love each other and we respect each other. When I received the news in this group chat about Angie Stone, I was so hurt. And I cried because I watched that last video that Angie made where she said Universal Music Group had stole all of her publishing, everything. She had no money. So then, going through my head, I thought about how all of the artists that came up in the early times were cheated. I thought about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, who called Tommy Sotomayor of Sony the devil, with Al Sharpton looking on. Now, I need y'all to follow me for a minute. Then Prince was telling people how to become their own managers, own your own publishing, and he became unalived. I think about Whitney Houston, who after making a great comeback, who Ray J was with. And this little chump Ray J going around talking about everything. But I need you to explain to me Ray J, who's allegedly seeing Whitney. He was the last one to see her alive. So see, y'all don't get this picture of how this music industry takes our people money. Matter of fact, they take everybody's money. They even took Taylor Swift money. Okay. The music industry is evil. Hollywood is evil. And they send people disguised as our friends. And they're in on the unaliving. Of great artists. Al Sharpton sat there in the background being just as proud when Michael Jackson made his statement. These people are no good. The Al Sharptons, the Ray J's, the Rolanda Martins, the gatekeepers. And I gotta say, allegedly. Just like in your regular everyday life, you have people that mean you no good. See, y'all better stop thinking everybody that we got the same skin color is for you. Just like you got parents that have pimped their kids out for the almighty dollar. See, some of you people, y'all got to realize in this game of life, it's good versus evil. And I'm sick of you people. Y'all defend the evil and you make excuses. Now, let's not get this twisted. We know that there are some people that are special needs. Special needs. Their elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. And that is Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. See, Jay-Z and Diddy thought by putting him away that they were safe. They coming for y'all. They're coming for you. I think what would be a great thing, I think if all of America came together and said, we're going to boycott Hollywood, or we're going to boycott the music industry because they have a history of doing the unthinkable to children, all of these people in Hollywood, the record labels, and it trickled down. Evil is everywhere. And this has been going on for so long. So long. So many people. So many children have been messed up from the effects of wanting to be a singer, a dancer, an actor, an actress. I say we boycott the music industry until these artists start getting paid. I say we cut the snakes off by the head. Lord forgive me. I'm just a little old somebody telling some people what I see. And don't get me wrong, I love music. I was a DJ. Music has gotten me through some good times and some bad times. When music was music and they told a story. But I'm beginning to not like music because now I've got to look at how many people lives was destroyed. I want to thank everybody that's in the chat. Angie Stone talked about the music industry a few months ago and explained what happened. Michael Jackson talked about Sony. Prince talked about the music industry. Whitney Houston was getting herself together and she comes up missing. See, this is a continuous cycle. A continuous cycle where these music executives will unalive people for speaking out about their dirty deeds. It's a shame. It's a shame that we a lot of people don't see this. Everybody that's in charge of these record labels. They're protecting their money. They're making profits. They're just no good and dirty. And that's all it is. Because if you was a decent human being, if you was a decent human being, a great manager, you would want to make sure your client is taken care of. You know, most people are not educated enough. We just sign on a dotted line, just like I signed on the dotted line when I bought my first home and Wells Fargo financed it. And I just, I'm a homeowner. I didn't read the fine print, and I ended up in a balloon mortgage. I was in that Wells Fargo scam. Wells Fargo scam that the Bush's son. So see, that's why I tell people, you look at the Hollywood big picture and it trickles down to the everyday of life picture. We don't read the fine print. And I did not read the fine print. I should have had a lawyer look at my paperwork before I bought my house. You can't trust anybody when it comes to your life. You can't trust anybody when there's money involved. You just can't trust people. These people don't have a conscience. I look at this dirty pastor that we have living in this building. People have been conned by people that are supposed to be helping people. Another thing I want to talk about, President Trump checked Zelensky as far as I'm concerned. Nobody is questioning. See, we don't question what we need to question. Okay? We don't question the Al Sharptons, the Ray J's, the local community leaders, your local politicians. You don't question your family when all of a sudden they blow up with all of this money. We don't question people. We just look at the money. Nobody questions Ukraine getting all of that money. Zelensky's living good right now, and they don't account for the money. Nobody is questioning what Ukraine did with all of the billions of dollars that the United States of America gave them. See, we have allowed people, and we've been programmed, deceived. If somebody was to try to help us and give us the great information that they know, we don't want to listen to them. That's just like people that come on YouTube that's pointing out to you things that are going on that you need to be aware of. The first thing we say is, we don't want these people in our business. You know, that's just like a family member could say something to the younger ones. First thing we want to say is they hating on us. Hating on you. Ain't nobody hating on you. Some people are trying to break this cycle. This cycle of us being conned and used. Hackers and everything. And when somebody tries to tell us something, the first thing we want to say is, they hating on us. Don't tell everybody your business. But then when you losing everything, then you want to call people up. In your neighborhoods right now, you have some great people that can help you set up LLCs, who can help you erase your credit, who can help you do financial planning. You have some great people out there that really is trying to help people. But you won't even go to them. You'll go to a complete stranger that you don't even know for advice, because we don't want people in our business. We never, we want to say we don't want people in our business. You notice you can go over to some people. Some people won't even give you the information on funding that's available for your community. You can get new sidewalks. Some people won't tell you about programs that will assist you with your light bills. I'm going to tell you, this is such a dog-eat-dog world. And the cycle continues. The cycle continues. It's unfortunate that we've got all of these old school artists that are still performing because everything was stolen from them. And nobody has done anything about it. There should have been laws put in place. There should be something that should be done about all of this stuff. I could remember looking at Michael Jackson's funeral, Whitney Houston, and thinking, Jesus Christ. Michael Jackson, a kid that was just trying to relive a childhood, that was thinking he can capture his childhood back because he was on the road. A kid, a overgrown kid that missed out on his childhood and still he wanted to have a sleepover. He wanted to do other things. And they called him everything but a child of Jehovah. And some of us got on the bandwagon, believing it. Whitney Houston struggled with substance abuse. They tried to make Bobby Brown look like he was the bad person, but Whitney was fighting her demons. See, you got some wicked mammies. Instead of her dealing with her daughter, it was easier for her to blame Bobby Brown. You had 3 generations, they're gone. Whitney's mom and her daughter. Where is that money? Where is that money? Just like in real life, we want to blame everybody else instead of looking at ourselves in the mirror and say, Am I keeping great company? Am I around people that really care about me? Am I around people that are defending me when I'm not in my presence? See, I need some friends that when I'm sick, they there. When I'm down and out, when I'm not feeling good, when I'm depressed, when I go through anxiety, I need those type of people in my life that just listen to me and not judge me. And I'm so sick of this saying. This is where we have really gotten ourselves all twisted. You know, you get these sayings. Don't listen to what everybody is telling you about a person. They might not bear fruit, or don't listen to a person about anything. Find out about a person. No. Talk about these dirty, no good people. Let me tell you something. If you got a dirty person, like a dirty bitch in this building, disguised as a pastor who has stolen from people, they need to be talked about, and people need to be warned about them. Why would you want to see another person hurt and betrayed by a pastor disguised as the devil, or a person, a con artist that's walking around scamming people, knocking on people's doors, saying they're from light companies and they're having senior citizens signing papers, stealing their money. And I don't want to hear nothing. If folks is dirty out here in this world, doing dirty behavior to people, from the record labels down to the bum on the streets, to a person visits somebody, something comes up missing, they need to be talked about. So I'm tired of hearing this. Let me find out on my own about somebody. So you want to find out on your own about somebody? Hell, you might be unalived and can't even defend yourself. You know, we'll talk about all of the good people, but then we don't want to talk about the bad people doing the dirty deeds. I need to make that make sense. That was part of the programming too. And don't come with this stuff, what would Jesus do? Because God punished people that went against things. He ordered hits, okay? First, sons to be unalived. So don't come to me with what would this God or Jesus stuff do. When he people that was mistreating his people, he put a hit out on the firstborns. The programming of people is so messed up. Now, we know everybody makes mistakes, and everybody is supposed to be given a second chance. But there's some people that are just dirty, evil, and no good. The music industry, Hollywood. There's some people in your communities that are con artists. There are people that just ain't right. And we gotta stop protecting these people. We gotta hold them accountable. Right now, you got people that's defending Jay-Z, Diddy, Beyonce. And the proof is right there in front of your eyes that these people are no good. No good. Some people are evil and dirty, and y'all need to get that. And as long as we are vulnerable, trusting, and everybody is not worthy of your trust, this is going to keep going on and on and on. See, the people we should be listening to, we won't listen to. The people that's going to tell us the truth, we don't even want to listen to them. Your sister or your brother, your cousin, your family could be starting a business, and you won't even go support them. You won't ask them for help. You'll go ask everybody else. Some people will treat strangers and friends better than they do their own family. And this is why they get in and they destroy you. Because they're looking at you like, shit, if she don't trust her brother, she come to me. Hey, I could do anything. Then you got some brothers that are talking about their siblings or their sisters to other people instead of dealing with the family situation, because we don't hold people accountable. Let me tell you something. It's some relatives I ain't never got to see, because I'm sick of them playing victim. I'm sick of some of them hollering, They was an outside child. You didn't mistreat them. You mistreated them. You never treated them right. Ain't nobody trying to hear them stories. You can look at the world right now, which is a ball of confusion. I tell people, I don't care what Trump is doing. I'm laughing when they're like, he disrespected Zelensky and he did this. But y'all ain't concerned how rich Zelensky is now. Y'all not concerned about how this man is living good, his whole family, what they bought with our money. He ain't got to respect that man. And money was sent over there. However he want to talk to him. You tell us what you did. But y'all want to say he's an embarrassment. He humiliated. And Zelensky laughing. He probably laughed when he got out of that meeting and thought, oh shoot, I got some people asking, what did I do with the money? But he's still laughing because he's still rich off what we gave him, what Joe Biden gave Ukraine. And nothing has been solved. So who is the joke on? The joke is back on the United States because we gave them money and didn't ask them to show us any records or anything. That's just like here in America. The Red Cross, all of these big companies that's supposed to be helping people, where they get millions and millions of dollars, and about 70% of the money is going to the administration. 70% for the money that are donated to places like Red Cross and everything. The people that sit on the boards, they have such high salaries. Where it's not that much money left after they pay for the staff with these exorbitant salaries. That money can be given. Yes, they're everywhere, but there could have been more money to help people. But the administration has their hand in the cookie jar first. FEMA, all of these places, all of these directors, all of them, high salaries. high salaries. They living good and they're laughing all the way to the bank. And all of this stuff was built by design. All of this stuff was built by design to be scammed by people. A front for them to funnel money. A front for more people to stay richer. You can call some of these places that's supposed to be helping people in a time of need, and they never have money. They never have money. You get that? They never have money. Because the staff is still in it. Or it's, set up. But these people have high salaries. Everybody, open your eyes. Open your eyes. I don't look at the world the same way I do as I did 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I see what was done. I see the divide and conquer. I see the rich, the poor. I see how things were put in place to divide. Long as they keep us divided, I'm still looking at a revolving door. I see now. I pray because evil is winning. And the only way evil is winning is because we allow it to win. You. We defend evil. We make excuses for evil. And stop hollering this stuff. What would Jesus do or God do? When his people was mistreated, he ordered his first sons to be unalived. So don't come to me with that mess. And stop. I don't want nobody telling me nothing about nobody else. If a person is no good, dirty and deceitful, and if they done it to one person, they will do it to another. Please advise me. Don't let me find out when I've invested my time into low down, dirty snakes. Tell me. Tell me. You think I want to hang around with a woman that every time you turned around, they say this woman, you look up, she with her friend's man? You think I'm going to hang around with some people that all they like to do is sit up and talk about other people? You think I want to sit up around some people that's not encouraging? I don't hang with them type of people. And then if you hang with them people, that's on you. I don't. You think I want to sit around? I don't be friends with people that do dirty shit to other people and I see it. I don't want you dirty folks nowhere around me. See, I picked my group of people, and it ain't nothing nobody could do or tell us, because we know about each other's character and what they gonna do, what they gonna say. And then once a person done some dirty shit to you, you supposed to walk around like ain't nothing happened, and they done caused drama, all kind of stuff, all kind of stuff, all kinds of confusion, and I'm supposed to be around these type of people? No, you got me twisted. I'm gonna have peace of mind. I'm gonna be around people I know that got my back. I don't hang around with people that go hopping over fences, lining up people. So when I fall out with them, or they'll be like, well, she okay. She didn't do that to me. The bitch is dirty. She no good. She's a slithering snake. See, if our people would have, hey, hey, Selena, yeah, I'm doing well. If we would have nipped this stuff in the bud years ago with the music labels, with Hollywood, and all of this stuff, right now, there is an artist out there. There is somebody that wants to get to Hollywood so bad. Okay. And some of you people ain't gonna even, you don't even get it that they're out there to take advantage of your child. You rather go around here and brag, oh, my daughter or my son, oh, they're out there, they're in Hollywood, they're doing music, they're doing this. Just like you send them off in your hometown. oh, my daughter, my son, they're doing this, and you've actually sent your child to the devil. They pry on the children. Actually, right now, at this point, I'm looking at everything, and it's been right in front of our eyes. You can look at a young Justin Bieber, a happy-go-lucky kid that was so glad to be spend 48 hours with P. Diddy, and you look at him now. We send our kids with complete strangers. Trust nobody with your kids. Nobody. So this is April showers. And just a quick recap. Angie Stone was unalived allegedly by Universal Music Group. She talked about them. She called them out. We've seen this. We saw Michael Jackson talk about Sony. He was unalive. We heard Prince talk about Warner Brothers. He's unalive. We saw Whitney Houston unalive. She gotten herself together. You think about Al Sharpton was with Michael Jackson. Ray J was with Whitney Houston. And ain't nobody asking him questions. I need to know why this chump is even allowed to be saying anything. And we need to know what you did to Whitney. See, just like Trump is asking Zelensky, what did he do with that money that Biden them sent? Billions of dollars, they're living good. We need to be asking these questions about our own people or things that's going on in our household. But y'all want to say they ignorant. He's ignorant. He's disrespectful. Baby, you can't get ignorant enough when they come to your kids, to your money. I'll be known as the ignorant mother all day long when somebody gonna tell me what happened to my child. I'll be that crazy mother that go up there to the schools when it come to my child. And somebody asking about what a man did with billions of dollars. And he can hardly answer. And we want to say, Trump was disrespectful for asking a man, what did they do with billions of dollars sent to him? Lord have mercy. If you are a parent, and don't get me wrong, there are some great children out here doing some great things. If you can't go be with your child, you don't need to send your child anywhere. You don't need to send them with another family. You don't need to send them nowhere. From every aspect of life, from the Boy Scouts, music industry, gymnastics, the coaches, everybody has preyed on children. And that's sad. So today's parents should be saying, baby, you ain't going nowhere. If you can't move with your child in order for them to become a success, then they don't need to become a success. Because how successful is your child when they've been traumatized? Traumatized. Some of the things that was done to these children, they'll never recover from. They end up becoming drug addicts, alcohol, or abusers themselves. And this is children of all races, color, creed, religious, political backgrounds. Because them dirty people, they don't care. It's a child. It's a child. That music industry is so dirty. It's like, and y'all have to realize that the devil, Lucifer, was the minister of music. Lucifer was the best singer. And Lucifer continues his work. I had just gotten to the point where I could listen to music. And this happened with Angie Stone. I listened to a few of her songs. Knowing what it's done to children, to the communities. But again, it's real. Lucifer had a great voice. Lucifer is in all of these music companies. Music was Lucifer's thing. So this is April Showers. Just giving my input. I'm just giving my input. Do not get it twisted. I'm just giving a message. Am I going to lose sleep over this? No. The message as I try to talk to the people that I know in my family and give my input to those that will listen, because with age, we're supposed to become wiser and we're supposed to go back. I talked to my young cousins. I had a cousin yesterday that feels like she's a failure because she didn't have big dreams and want all of this. I'm told I love you just the way you are. I love people just the way they are. So with that being said, I'm getting ready to end this show. Also, stop letting the music industry, the media, they have controlled us for so long. And I see what it has done. I see the manipulation. I see it. I see people being robbed. These artists might as well have been robbed on the streets. Everything taken from them. And you people that support these people, that that's dirty, it's your fault too. You're the reason the cycle continues. That's from Hollywood to regular people. If you continuously support somebody that ain't no good, they messy, they dirty, they keep up confusion, they put people against each other, you're just like them. And I don't want you nowhere around me in my space. This is April Showers, and I thank you for joining me today. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Remember, you have a choice now. You have a choice. There's many choices. And there are still many great people out here. Don't get twisted. Everybody ain't evil. But you ask, you meditate, you ask your higher power to show you. See, when you start making your higher power first, he will show you. Baby, he will show you. He will show you. Everybody, have a Sunday. Thank you.